Leo has been reduced to a stereotype: loud, dramatic, attention-seeking, obsessed with the spotlight, the zodiac's performer who needs constant applause to survive, but that interpretation barely scratches the surface. Leo does not crave attention the way people think. Attention is easy. Recognition is rare. And what Leo truly wants is not to be seen by everyone. It is to be seen correctly. There is a profound difference between being noticed and being understood. Leo's deepest desire is not noise. It is acknowledgement. Not applause from strangers, but validation from the people who truly matter. From an early age, Leo realizes something powerful. When they shine, they are loved. When they perform well, achieve something impressive, or light up a room with charisma, they receive admiration. And admiration feels safe. It feels warm. It feels like belonging. Over time, this creates a subtle pressure. Leo begins to associate their worth with their ability to inspire, entertain, or lead. If they are not shining, will they still be valued? If they are quiet, vulnerable, or uncertain, will anyone stay? This is the question Leo rarely speaks aloud. What people interpret as ego is often armor. Leo's confidence is real, but it is also cultivated. They build it deliberately, like a shield made of gold. They know how to walk into a room and command presence. They know how to uplift others, how to tell stories, how to project strength. But behind that radiance is a sensitive heart that fears invisibility. Not invisibility in a crowd, invisibility in intimacy. Leo does not fear being ignored by the world. They fear being overlooked by the person they love most. In relationships, this distinction becomes even clearer. Leo gives generously. They love loudly, passionately, and protectively. They celebrate their partner's wins as if they were their own. They show up consistently. But beneath that generosity lies a quiet hope. Do you see how much I'm giving? Do you recognize what I bring into your life? Leo does not need constant compliments. What they need is authentic acknowledgement. They want someone to notice their effort, their loyalty, their leadership, and say, without prompting, I see you, I value you, you matter to me. When that recognition is missing, something shifts. Leo may not immediately express hurt. Instead, they might amplify their presence, become slightly louder, slightly more expressive, slightly more dramatic, not because they are childish, but because they are trying to re-establish connection. When their inner world feels unseen, their outer world grows brighter. The performance increases when the emotional validation decreases. And if the recognition still doesn't come, the warmth slowly turns into prideful distance. Leo's pride is often misunderstood. It is not arrogance. It is self-preservation. If they feel unappreciated long enough, they will withdraw rather than beg. They would rather walk away with dignity than stay where they feel undervalued. Because for Leo, love without recognition feels empty. They can handle conflict, they can handle challenges, but they cannot thrive in environments where their light is tolerated instead of cherished. There is also a deeper layer to Leo's need for recognition. Leo identifies strongly with their identity, their talents, creativity, and sense of purpose. They pour themselves into what they create. When they share their work, their ideas, their vision, they are not just sharing output, they are sharing pieces of their heart. So when those efforts go unnoticed or dismissed, it feels personal. It feels like rejection of the self, not just the skill. What makes this even more complex is that Leo often becomes the one who recognizes everyone else. They cheer loudly for others. They uplift friends, encourage partners, and support dreams with genuine enthusiasm. They give the validation they secretly crave. And when that energy is not reciprocated, the imbalance becomes painful. But instead of admitting that pain directly, Leo may mask it with strength. I don't need anyone, they might say. Yet the truth is, they do need something, not dependence, but appreciation. The irony is that Leo is one of the most loyal signs when they feel recognized. Give Leo sincere acknowledgement, and they will stand by you with unwavering devotion. They are natural protectors. They want to build something meaningful, lasting, and proud. Their fire is not destructive by nature. It is life-giving. It warms. It energizes. It inspires. But fire that is constantly ignored eventually burns inward. Another hidden truth about Leo is their vulnerability around failure. Because they are so associated with excellence and visibility, they feel pressure to maintain a certain image. Admitting insecurity feels risky. What if people only admire the strong version of them? What if weakness makes them less impressive? So Leo often processes doubt privately. It will motivate others while quietly questioning themselves. It will stand tall in public and unravel in solitude. Recognition, for Leo, is reassurance that they are loved beyond performance. It is proof that they are valued not just for what they do, but for who they are. And when someone truly sees that, the generosity, the loyalty, the effort, the courage, Leo softens in ways that few get to witness. Their guard drops, their pride relaxes, their love becomes even more expansive. Leo does not need to be the center of every room. They need to know that when they matter to someone, that importance is acknowledged, that their presence makes a difference, that their energy is not taken for granted, because at their core, Leo's heart is enormous. They want to give warmth, joy, and strength to the people they care about. But they also need their own flame to be honored. When Leo learns that recognition does not have to be chased, that the right people will naturally see and value them, something powerful happens. They stop performing for validation, start expressing for authenticity. Their light becomes less about proving worth and more about sharing truth. And that is when Leo is at their strongest. Not when they demand attention, but when they receive genuine recognition without having to ask. If you are a Leo and you've ever felt misunderstood as attention-seeking, when all you wanted was to be truly seen, this is your reminder that your desire for recognition is not ego. It is emotional depth. It is the need to be valued authentically, and that is human. If this resonated with you, comment Leo below. Share this with someone who needs to understand the difference between attention and recognition. And subscribe to continue this series, where we uncover the hidden emotional truths behind every zodiac sign.